What's up, guys? How's it going? Today I'm gonna tell you guys and show you guys something basically about my controller setup, because I've been getting questions not just lately but over the past several months. Vile, how do you drop shot so fast? Vile, how do you aim in the air while you're jumping around and boost jumping and stuff like that? How do you aim? People notice these things when they watch my gameplays, and there's a reason for this. And no, I do not have a scuff controller. Scuff controller is basically the go-to method if you want to be able to jump while aiming, or crouch while shooting and stuff like that. But I don't use a scuff controller. I use a regular standard controller. There's no buttons on the back, as you can see. My controller's got a paint job on it, but I do use a what do you call this? Control freak on my aim trigger. My aim stick, I mean, not trigger. But yeah, it's just a standard PS4 controller with a paint job on it. There's no extra buttons or anything like that. But I can still do the kinds of things that scuff users do, and I'm going to show you guys how. Now, first and foremost, this is not a new thing. This has been something that's been in the game since launch. This is not new. I would bet that there's already videos out there about this. I don't know. I've never seen a video. This was actually something that somebody mentioned to me months ago, so I decided to try it out. I've been using this feature pretty much since the early new year, like I say, since January. And it took a little bit of time to adapt to it, but once I got used to it, I fell in love with it, and I've not been able to go back. So I'm just going to show you guys here. We're going to go to the options. We're going to click on controls, and as you can see right at the bottom, button layout, I have bumper, jumper, tactical already enabled. So I'll just go into it here, and I'll show you guys. There's a whole bunch of different options that you can choose, and I haven't tried them all. I didn't try them all because I only tried the ones that really look appealing to me. So bumper, jumper, tactical, as you can see with the orange highlighted ones down here, what it does is the tactical portion of it is traditional Call of Duty. There's been tactical flip in almost every Call of Duty as far as I know. I've been using it for years. It reverses the melee button with the crouch button, flips them around, makes it a lot easier to do drop shots. And that's basically why I do it. I'm a drop shot type of player. A lot of people don't like that style. A lot of people think it's annoying or newbie or whatever. That's just how I play. That's just how I've learned and adapted my play style to be a drop shotter. If I'm in a situation where I'm in an engagement with a guy and it looks like it might go a little bit south for me, I drop down to try to get a tactical advantage. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's just how I play. The bumper jumper version of this button layout will flip your jump button with your tactical grenade. So it's going to flip the L1 bumper with the X button on the PlayStation 4 controller. Now, what that enables you to do is it enables you to jump without taking your thumb off of the aim stick. And that is extremely helpful in a game like Black Ops 3 because it enables you to aim while you're jumping. If you were playing on the normal controller scheme, you would have to take your thumb off of the aim stick to hit the X button, and then also to hit the X button again if you're doing a double jump or a boost or whatever. And while you're doing that, you don't have your thumb on the aim stick, so you cannot aim. Very detrimental to your accuracy, and very damning if you're in a gunfight that's a dogfight or anything involving you being in the air having to fire your weapon. So this helps you a lot. There is a big downfall with this though, and that is if you want to aim where you want to throw your tacticals, you almost have to pre-aim before you throw it, because you cannot aim while you're throwing your tactical as you could before. So I'm going to show you guys an example. I'm going to point the camera down at the controller, and I'm going to put some gameplay on, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I'm playing the game and how my hands are moving and things like that. I'm just going to go to a private match, nothing fancy, nothing special, just to show you guys what that looks like. Alright guys, so I'm in a little private match here on this map. Breach, I think, is this map's name. I should know because this is pretty much my favorite map in the whole game as far as the standard maps go. But I'm just running around here with my Banshee, and just watch how my fingers move when I'm running and jumping around. So I can jump like this, and I can aim while I'm jumping. No problem. Free aim like this. I don't have to take my thumb off the trigger. I keep saying trigger, but it's actually the analog stick. And then I use my middle finger back here to fire, so I don't have to take my pointer finger off the jump button. Just like that, no problem. Really easy, guys. It took me about, I'd say, an hour to 2 hours worth of game time to get used to this. But after that, it became basically second nature, and Now that's how I play. So, as you can see, it's pretty easy. Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, for tacticals, let me show you how tacticals work. So obviously it's just extra throw tactical. But since I gotta take my thumb off the aim stick here to press X right here, I can no longer aim where my tactical is going. So usually before you're able to, aim where you want to go, press L1, which now is jump, and you can throw your tactical. But now I can't do that. So what do I have to do? Well, I have to pre-aim my tactical. Like, if I want to throw it over there, I gotta kind of aim to that spot and then throw it like this. And then right after I press X, then I can kind of aim and guide it. But if I just kind of like, before when I was getting used to it, I was doing things like this. And just like hitting the walls a lot and flashing myself or, EMPing myself like I just did. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I would suggest using this controller scheme because it definitely helps your game. It helps you maintain accuracy while you're in the air. And, it's not a huge thing. It's not going to like make you a superstar or increase your kill death ratio or anything like that or let you get on huge massive kill streaks, but it just helps if you're the kind of player that's utilizing the movement mechanics of Black Ops 3 and you're jumping around a lot, using a lot of wall running tactics, things like that, then you're always going to find yourself in situations where you are in the air and need to fire your gun, and hey, there might be enemies that aren't right in front of you and you need to aim. So I don't know how I missed that jump there, but it is what it is. But that's pretty much it, guys. So I just wanted to share this with you and let you guys know how I do the things I do, because like I said, I've been getting a few questions here and there of how do I drop shot, and just to show you drop shot, like drop shotting is really easy. Like that was a slide right there, but while I'm playing and let's say there's a guy here, I'll be like dropping down and just fire while I drop down. I'm using a bad gun as an example right now. I should have used a automatic because it's a lot. Let's see if I can. Let's just commit suicide right here. Whee! So yeah, it's more like that for a drop shot. So I can maintain my accuracy, but I'm also dropping down, making it harder for the enemy to hit me as well. Now, the thing that's a problem with this is a lot of people have bad aim, and that is actually a good thing for them if somebody like me is drop shotting, because what ends up happening is they're shooting down at my feet or down at my knees or whatever, and then when I drop down, I pretty much put my head in line with their gunfire. So that's kind of the downfall with drop shotting or drop shooting, whatever the technical proper term is. But I don't know, it works for me more than it hurts me, so that's kind of what I go with. So as you can see right there, I just did the trick where you can pull out your specialist weapon without the animation. That's pretty easy to do as well. But anyways, guys, that's it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you learned something today. And let me know in the comments below if you guys use an alternate controller scheme than the default one. I'd like to hear what you guys do, and I want to know why as well. If you use a different one, let me know why. And yeah, other than that, I'd say subscribe if you're new to my channel, and that's gonna be it for me for now. So thank you all for watching, villains. Until next time, later.